Hey guys, I'm Joel, PPS House Buyers. Wanted to make this quick video here, give you an update on what's going on in the real estate market here in Houston, Texas. All right, so as of Q4 2025, so around mid-October-ish, we are what I would consider a buyer's market. What that means is there are more sellers, there's more inventory than there are demand. There is demand from buyers. It's a little bit soft. It depends on the area too. Some areas they're going to be a little bit more demand for those types of houses than in other areas of Houston. Generally speaking, the higher demand areas are going to be, Woodland, Sugarland, Katy, Cypress, Clear Lake. Those suburbs tend to do well. Pearland, Friendswood, they tend to do well no matter what market we're in. Values tend to hold up. Demand tends to stay strong. Not as strong as it once was a few years ago during the whole post-COVID craziness, but still strong nevertheless. Some of the gentrifying areas in Houston, some of those rougher neighborhoods that are in the process of being revamped, values are a little bit softer there. Demand is a little bit softer there just because of the part of town that they're in. So what does that mean for you? Well, if you're a seller, you're looking to sell, be patient. Number one, be patient. And be realistic with the price. One thing that I'm noticing from sellers is they try to get cute with the price and try to list it for a number that's higher. What ends up happening is they end up sitting on the market and then the listing becomes stale, and then it's sort of a reverse psychology starts to happen. Buyers start to look at the property and wondering why it's not selling, and then it's one of those situations where they think there's something wrong with the house and it just sits, and then at that point you're chasing the value down and you're trying to undercut the market to try to get an attractive price, to try to get some buyer feedback and ultimately an offer. So don't get cute with the price. If whatever price it is, price it aggressively, price it to sell. Golden rule I like to follow is within 30 days, you don't have an offer, it's probably overpriced. You want to be averaging about a showing a day. Generally speaking, if you're doing that, you're averaging about a showing a day. That means there's a strong demand there. There's an appeal there. It's priced right. Usually you'll have offers within the 30 days. Anything beyond that, if you're stuck on the price, two things have to happen. You can either remodel the house or invest the money into it to get it to that price that you think it can sell for, or if you don't want to remodel it, you want to sell it as is, drop the price. That's really what it comes down to. In this market, there's not a lot of leverage from sellers. You have some leverage if you're in good areas, but even then, buyers are going to come in because they know they have more leverage than sellers, and they're going to ask for concessions and everything else like that. So be aware of that, be mindful of that, and just be willing to play ball. Or if it's not a number that you want or the terms that you want, it might be best just to hold off and wait until the springtime, see what happens then. So if you're a buyer, get aggressive. It's your time. It's a buyer's market. Buyer's market only lasts just a short period of time. They don't last forever. So now's the important time. Now's the time to take advantage of it. What's going to happen? Rates are trending down. My prediction is that rates will probably be lower in 2026. What that means for you is the lower the rate, the more demand, the more buyers are going to come into the market. And when more buyers come into the market, there's going to be more demand for housing. And what that means is you're going to have to share more inventory, more houses with people that are interested in selling. So you lose a little leverage, right? Things that you could get away with today, you might not be able to get away with, 3 months from now. So now's the time. If you like the rate, lock the rate. If you like the house, you like the payment, you like everything about the deal, do the deal. Don't time the market. Please do not time the market. I hear that all the time. That's just the wrong move because you just never know where the market's going to go. I had some people that were interested in buying, and rates were coming down. This was this time last year, right? Rates were coming down, and they said, well, you know what? We're going to hold off because we feel like the pattern is going to continue, the trend is going to continue, and rates were going to come down. Well, guess what happened? Rates went up. And so that threw off their plans, right? They tried to time the market. Bad idea. If you like it, lock it. Do the deal now. Don't wait. Ask for concessions, ask for repairs, ask for help with down payment, with buying down the rate. Now's your opportunity. Now's the time to do it. So be mindful of that. Take advantage of that. So that's pretty much where we're at in the market here in Houston, Q4 2025. Let me know if you want me to go into more details, maybe talk about certain neighborhoods, certain zip codes of Houston that you're interested in knowing more about. Happy to do that. What we do here, just to close it out here, we are primarily focused on distressed properties, so homeowners that want to sell their house but don't have the financial means or don't have the time to do it, and just try to get rid of it as is for cash, sell quickly. That's what we focus on. If that's you, let us know. What we're noticing, tying that back into the current state of the market, oftentimes they go on the market, it's an investor type deal. They end up waiting a little bit longer than they want to. Homeowners that come back to us and say, you know what, I should have just taken the offer. It usually ends up being a net same number. And the only difference is they're not waiting 6 months to sell the house. They get it done in 14 days. That's how quickly we can close. So if that's you want to sell something quick, be done with it, as is, where is, that's us. That's what we focus on. So get in contact with us, and we'd love to talk with you and share more information about how we can help you. So thanks, guys. Thanks for your time. Thanks for stopping in. If you want more information, let me know. Happy to do that. But take care. Thanks for stopping.